Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Hope all of you a student of senior high school of Mekar Arum will always be okay at home, always be healthy, stay safe, and if some of you got bad condition, just get well soon then. So, welcome in English station. Today, I would really like and really happy to say something and begin this kind of English station by reminding you again of our jargon. What is that? Close, affectionate, and attentive. Yes, yes, yes. Or we could say dekat, dede, imut. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's just get started. Tak kenal maka tak sayang. So that was in English. In English, I would love to say learning English is way too much fun, right? So, today learning is about how to introduce yourself. Kalau ada yang merasa bingung bagaimana memperkenalkan diri, how to introduce yourself in English, so I just give some advice in this session, or it kind of give you some tips how to convey, how to introduce yourself in front of the audience or in front of your friends, whether it is in the class or in a large event. See this one? So, this is my writing, of course. This is all about me, and I introduce myself regarding I'm saying greeting first. Hello, my name is blah 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 blah, and up to the end of this writing, you will see what is another or what is part in each of the sentence, and it will lead to another sentence. See this one? So, why should we learn about this basic competence of how to introduce yourself? Kenapa kita harus belajar bagaimana memperkenalkan diri dalam bahasa Inggris? You can see from here, kalian bisa lihat dari sini ya, basic competence atau kompetensi dasar yang harus kalian kuasai dalam pembelajaran kedua ini adalah karena yang pertama kita sudah melakukannya di radio ya, broadcast in Barani Radio. Jadi dalam pertemuan kedua ini, I would like to show you about the basic competence of our first learning about how to introduce yourself. This is it. Kita harus bisa menerapkan fungsi sosialnya, struktur teksnya seperti apa, unsur kebahasaannya dalam perkenalan seperti apa, baik itu transaksi lisan ataupun tertulis. Jadi itu akan melibatkan tindakan kita ya, tindakan kita dalam memberi dan meminta informasi terkait jati diri. That's all the matters. So, this is it. What do you think they are doing? Dari gambar ini kelihatan kan? Mereka lagi ngapain sih? Ngapain sih mereka? Of course, they are getting acquaintance. Jadi mereka saling berkenalan kan? So, in that context, dalam konteks tersebut, you need to say something in English. Kalian harus memperkenalkan diri dalam bahasa Inggris. You may need to introduce yourself. Bisa jadi kalian memperkenalkan diri di depan kelas atau virtual seperti ini. Oke, atau at the sport club kalian mengikuti kelompok pelatihan olahraga atau kursus something else like renang or another things, atau at large event ya, di large event, di event yang besar kalian memperkenalkan diri, or at a job interview someday. It could be ya. Nah, kita pertama harus memasuki dalam mengenal greeting dulu. Greeting itu terbagi kedua ya. There is informal and formal. Ini sudah nggak asing lagi dong istilahnya. When you say in English, hello, hi, hey, yo, a good day in Australia, or what's up. So, you may say that informal thing in that case is sesuatu yang dikatakan secara casual. Jadi kalau kalian mau mengucapkan greeting atau salam, hello, hi, hey, yo, good day, what's up, itu dikategorikan sebagai informal karena nuansanya tidak formal. Tentunya berbeda dengan yang formal. Kalian perlu mendapati atau pernah mendapati kata-kata seperti ini ketika mengucapkan salam. Hello, good day. Nah ini kan good day ada dua ya, ada yang di good day Australia. Di Australia boleh dikatakan good day, informal, itu kategorinya informal, tapi berbeda dengan yang di British. Masuknya kategori formal namun digunakannya dalam English dulu, dalam zaman-zaman dulu dia masuk kategori old fashion. Old fashion di sini good day diucapkan di British itu sekarang mungkin sudah jarang, tapi kalau dulu sering diucapkan. And you can see here, ini tidak asing lagi, there is good morning, good afternoon, and then good evening, and then good night. Good night. Ingat ya, untuk pengucapan good night itu tidak untuk introduction dalam event. Kalau di event-event besar, kalian mengucapannya good evening. Good night biasanya greeting ketika kita mau berpisah sesudah ada acara di malam hari, kemudian kita berpisah dari teman kita. He or she may say good night, kind of like that. And then again, say your name. Ketika kalian berkenalan sesudah mengucapkan salam, say your name. You may say, my name is, I am, nice to meet you. And then again, pleased to meet you. Or, let me introduce myself. And then, I'd like to introduce myself. I am, blah, blah, blah. I am Iis Sabia. Kind of like that. Say your name. If you need to say something about location, just say it. Kalau perlu atau ingin mengatakan kalian berasal dari mana, just say it. Kind of like this one. For the example, I am from Bandung. Kalian mengucapkan kata tempatnya. Kemudian I am Indonesian. Khusus untuk yang ini, you may say I am Indonesian. I am to be-nya diikuti langsung oleh adjective karena nationality Indonesian ini kategorinya adalah adjective. Kemudian you may say I come from Bogor. If you want to put a press into the word of city ya. Kalau kalian mengatakan I come from, it kind of implies a little bit of a journey. Jadi itu lebih menunjukkan adanya jarak, ingin mengutarakan bahwa ketika kita berbicara, saya asalnya dari tempat yang agak jauh gitu. And then again, you may say I was born and raised in Bogor. If you want to say di mana saya dilahirkan, di mana saya dibesarkan, atau mau yang seperti ini yang kedua, I was born in Bogor but raised in Bandung. Saya lahir di Bogor tapi dibesarkan di Bandung. Jadi tergantung kalian ingin menyampaikan informasinya yang mana, atau kalian mau mengatakannya saya sih lahirnya di Bandung, di Bogor, tapi sekarang tinggalnya di Bandung. That will be okay. And then again, you put something important that your original is very important for you. You may say, I am originally from Bogor, but I am now based in Bandung. Kalau mau mengutarakan kondisi saya, sekarang saya tinggalnya di Bandung, boleh, dan saya asalnya dari sini, boleh. Jadi that's up to you. Itu kembali lagi ke kalian ya. Ingin mengutarakannya yang mana pilihannya? Mau yang lengkap, mau yang hanya mengutarakan came from aja, atau I just want to say I am from Bandung, just like that, that will be okay. As long as that will be very comfy for you. And this one, next, you may say your position or company. Dalam hal ini, kalau nanti udah kerja, you may say I am a manager at, I am a supervisor at. Tapi kalau untuk sekarang, you may say I am a student of Mekar Arum Senior High School. You may say like that. And then again, you may say, of course, with another word, I study at Mekar Arum Senior High School. Jadi berkaitan dengan position atau company, kalian boleh merubahnya ke dalam saya pelajar atau saya belajar di SMA Mekar Arum. There you go. What about this one? Qualification. What is that? Qualification menunjukkan kalau di sini Ibu berikan contohnya, I am about to graduate. Saya mau lulus, saya baru mau lulus di tahun sekian, di bulan sekian tahun ini. Tapi untuk yang ini, you may say something about yourself. I am currently taking a course in English. Kalian boleh mengatakan kualifikasi kalian sekarang. Saya lagi mengikuti pembelajaran, fokusnya pada pelajaran apa atau ngambil kelas apa. You may say like that. And then again, experience. Tentunya ini menunjukkan bahwa kalian punya pengalaman apa di bidang apa. You may say, I have worked in educational field. Kalau ibu ya, ibu bilangnya I have worked, saya sudah bekerja in educational field di bidang pendidikan for 3 years. Boleh. Tapi kalau kalian bilang I have, untuk pengalaman kalian ya, I have participated in math competition misalnya, for twice. Saya sudah pernah ikut lomba matematika, kompetisi matematika selama 2 kali. Boleh kalian mau bercerita tentang your experience kalau berkenalan. So, and again, family. What is wrong with this? Nothing is wrong. Kalian boleh menceritakan family kalian. We are 5 in our family. Kita ada 5 di keluarga. I am one of 4 siblings. Saya anak ke-1 dari 4 bersaudara. I am only one child. I am an only child. Saya hanya anak satu-satunya di keluarga saya. There you go. Hobbies. This is what you like best, of course. Hobby, you may say I really like, I enjoy. Kemudian sesudah kata like dengan enjoy, boleh kalian mengikutinya atau mendapati kata ing. Di situ ingnya sebagai gerund atau kata benda yang akhirnya ing. Gerund. So, I like running, I like jogging, I like canoeing, I like skydiving, boleh. Atau kalian boleh bilang dengan kata lain, I am a big fan of. Atau, I am keen, saya suka akan, saya gemar akan, seperti itu. And then again, the age. Ini perkara usia, sebetulnya boleh kalau merasa malu tidak mau menunjukkan usia saya berapa, setua apa, it's okay, will be okay. You just mention like this one, I am in the late of 40s misalnya. I am in my late 40s. Saya menjelang 40-an misalnya. Kalau merasa malu, karena rata-rata orang sana jarang menyebutkan usia mereka ya. No matter what, they don't see something from their age, but from their qualification or qualify or quality. And then again, what about this one? The last thing you may mention if you want to introduce yourself, you may say something about fun fact. Kalian boleh menyebutkan fun fact tentang diri kalian. Misalnya, I am interest about, I like about a pet, I like about extraordinary experience. You may say something about fun fact. Sesuatu yang sifatnya nyata tapi itu menyenangkan, kalian boleh bercerita tentang diri kalian. There you go. Let's see. Let's just take a kind of summary regarding all of what I have been mentioned before. The first thing, hello, itu menunjukkan tadi yang pertama yaitu greeting. My name is Iis Sabia. You may see that it is mentioning about saying your name. Yang kedua itu ya. Yang ketiga, I am originally from Bogor but now I am living in Bandung. You may mention it as location, of course. And then again, I am an English teacher of Mekararum Senior High School. Itu lebih ke profesi atau profession, atau yang tadi sudah disebutkan dengan kata lain itu jatuhnya kepada profession. And then again, I am currently joining creative community, lebih kepada qualification. Kemudian I have been teaching in educational field for 1 decade. Artinya itu menunjukkan experience kan. And then again, I have one son and one daughter. It relates into family. Masuk ke kategori family. Kemudian, my hobby is watching movie and reading. Included into hobbies, telling hobbies. And then again, the age of mine is almost in late 40s. Tadi boleh menyebutkan usia kan? The age. Kemudian, fun fact. Nah, ini masuk kategori kepada fun fact yang diceritakan tentang diri kita yang menyenangkan ke orang lain. Fun fact about me is I never eat rice whole of my life because I don't like it. Yes, that's actually a fun fact about me. That's all about how you would like to introduce yourself. Anyhow, I do really hope you can get what I conveyed today regarding Englishation of how to introduce yourself. And I do expect that you fill your student attendance in EduLearning. And then don't forget, just see the class or see the EduLearning and see what is in there, and then you just do the job. What I am asking for, it could be about how to introduce yourself to another or to other people or to your friends. And finally, I just would like to say thank you for watching. Hope this will be very useful for you. Have a great day, everyone. And don't forget our slogan, close, affectionate, and attentive. Yes, yes, yes. Have a great day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.